Chatting with Cherubs.
Hello, thank you so much for listening to Chatting with Cherubs and welcome to the show. My name's Josh Jones and I'm here with the wonderful
Morgan Rees, and I'm here with the magical
Gearóid Farrelly. Hello.
Ooh, hello.
Hello, Gearóid.
You look like you look like you're in a cupboard. You look like you do look like you're in a gay sauna.
You too. For
Well,
the listeners,
whenever I'm in a-
Gearóid
Whenever I'm in a gay sauna, I always wear a sweatshirt. As you know.
No bottoms, though. You do look like Winnie the Pooh.
No, but yeah.
You do
I
look
like to be
like you
covered
are
up as
being.
much.
You look like you're being held hostage.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in this hotel that looked really nice on the thing, and it's kind of a dump.
Yeah.
Like it's.
You look like you're having a dump in an outdoor toilet.
I know
Yeah.
it's got this like porta cabin vibes.
Yeah.
Do you know what it has, which is really weird? Like, considering it has the ugliest bed
12
spread.
of the men in it.
Yeah.
Considering it has like the ugliest bedspread I've ever seen in my life, that really looks like it could do with a wash, to be honest. It also has a basketball hoop with this
Sorry.
velvet basketball thing. It's the stupidest fucking place I've ever stayed.
Are you sure that isn't like something that people get tied to or whatever? Are you in like a sex room and you just don't know? You're so naive.
Yeah.
You're like, are these whips rolling pins?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, do I sleep in the swing, is it? Or do I...
Yeah.
'Cause I'm quite tired, actually.
Yeah.
But the room is so small as well that the double bed is against one wall. And when I sit on the edge of the double bed to put my shoes on, I can put my foot on the other wall to tie my lace. That's how small it is.
So it's the easiest basketball hoop to get through. You could just put your arm through it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
if you're in Amsterdam, though, they're all so stoned that they're just like, yeah, fuck it, a hoop, put a hoop in here.
Do you know what? For a place where people are so stoned, it's the most dangerous place I've ever been. Like, every single set of steps is like a ladder. Like, it's you literally, you feel like you want to pull yourself up like it's a wall. Some of the steps, like the steps up to my hotel, is just like, this is insane. Like, I'm size 9 feet, which is pretty standard, and I feel like my feet are too big to use that steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And
When I
also-
went to Amsterdam, it was the cobblestones are a bit Total Wipeout-esque, isn't it? It is.
Yeah,
Do you
especially
have
if you go on a
size 9
scooter.
feet?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you'd be like a 6 or a 7.
Excuse me.
Because I'm a 9 and you're a good few inches smaller than me. I feel like you'd be tripping over size 9 feet, like you got little canoes on your legs.
No, I've very big appendages. All of my accessories are quite large.
All right, Gearóid. Get that out there, is it? Okay.
But also the other thing that's really weird here is because there's cyclists everywhere, but it is chaos. Like, it's like
Yes.
nobody obeys the rules of the road. They're coming from all
Well, they're all
angles.
fucking dodging your big hands. Look at that little person with the big hands.
Yeah, oh my God, it's Mickey Mouse coming down the
Yeah. They think they all start thinking they're too stoned because they're like, oh no, there's a man with giant feet and giant hands coming at me. I've had too much.
Bloody hell, what was in that brownie? I've just walked in on this Mickey Mouse.
also
Just
the smell
just
of
wearing a
it's
jumper,
everywhere.
no bottoms.
The smell of weed is everywhere.
I spoke over you there, Gearóid. Yeah.
I thought people eat it though.
Oh god, it's gross. I was in TK Maxx yesterday, and the stink of it was just like, whoa.
Yeah. It reeks weed, doesn't it? And it seeps into everything.
I love that you're really experiencing the culture in TK Maxx.
Well,
Popping up for a McDonald's after this, Gearóid, are you?
well, I'm here with my friend Michelle Collins, who she loves the TK Maxx. She's an American comedian, but like her whole reason to come to Europe is like to go to TK Maxx. She absolutely loves it. So yeah, we went in and we indulged. Yeah, we had a lovely time. Although the shit they sell at Christmas, my God, there was like a life-size gingerbread lady for €149, and it was like think this through. Like, what are you doing with this in January?
Yeah. It is. What could you do with that? What could you do with that realistically with a 6 foot gingerbread person?
I don't know. Scarecrow.
You could be a scarecrow, paint it silver, be the Tin Man, start hiring it out to Wizard of Oz Productions. You could.
There was also like a really, really big, what are those things like a bauble, but it was like the size of something you'd sit on.
To sell? Are people buying these, or are they just decorations for the shop?
No, this was all to sell. It was like,
I mean, how much was the gingerbread man?
The gingerbread man, I think, was that €149, and then the big bauble was like €50.
If I was stoned, I'd buy a gingerbread man for 150 quid. I think I'd be really.
I know your clientele, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really. So we would put clothes out, but they just get caught in them. So we've started putting big baubles out, and they keep buying them.
You could go back to the hotel with the gingerbread lady and just say, I'd just like to say that there is another person staying in my room.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking about bringing back a third. And it's just a big gingerbread person.
Do you know I've never done Amsterdam?
Really? It's really
Never.
nice.
You'd love it. It's got loads of history, Josh.
I know, because there's the Anne Frank Museum, isn't there? So,
Well, the history, though, like the Anne Frank house.
But you're so uncultured. I'm so sorry. I try and get you to do an history thing, and you're like, "No, I want to take you to a museum." You're like, "Oh," and you just want to go.
I go to like a modern, like an art gallery, or But
I go to them, and then I go to the Portrait Museum and the Science Museum.
Like I went to the Anne Frank. I went to the Anne Frank house, but you have to be in the mood.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Like it's.
I would do it for it would be like me pre-thing. I would do I wouldn't end the day on the Anne Frank Museum.
No,
I would Anne Frank then brunch. Do you know what I mean?
No, you couldn't do Anne Frank hungry.
No.
It would have to be just after brunch. Yeah, just like,
Oh no, but I feel like you're taking the piss if you go in full. Do you know what I mean? She would probably starving. So I think I would go in a little bit hungry to Anne Frank. Be like,
out of respect.
Out of respect. And then I go get brunch. And then, I do a bit of cycling, but I'm scared to do it on the roads.
It's chaos. Like, I mean, it's bananas. Like, you could be literally waiting for 2 minutes to cross the road, and it's just bikes.
Do they all have helmets on?
No, not a lot of helmets at all.
Oh.
And when I was here with Joanne, we were doing shows, we were walking home, and she got hit by a bike, and like he literally mowed her down and kept going.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're renegades.
My God, I mean, like Joanne's the last person I'd want to mow down. I mean, like, good Lord, I'm too scared to go on the bikes on the road. Even here in London, I'm a big London advocate, and but now because all these Lime bikes, the sound of London used to be honk honk beep beep. Ow, ow. It's just ding 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 because everyone's nicking them. It's just, when a Lime bike isn't being paid for, it just goes ding 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 ding. And now, if you just go outside, that's the whole sound of London.
When I was in London, there was a Lime bike. There was one night that there was a Lime bike outside of my house window, like my bedroom window, and it was just beeping all night, and I had to go out and move it because it was doing my head in.
Never in London long enough to take it in, because literally I had to work in London yesterday and I timed it. So I got on a train at 3:30, got to London, did what I needed to do when I was on a train back home by 9:30.
Yeah. That's the Josh's way.
I want to get me out of here.
Do you know, you go to like a nice little brunch and a matinee?
Yeah. What about even the music? You love a museum. You love an old plate, or something like that.
No, but I've walked around the Tower of London about 8 times. I mean, I've done everything I need to do. I really like the Clink Museum in London. Like that.
Clink?
What's the Clink?
I'm sure that's what it's called. It's an old prison, and it's like talks about old prisons. So you walk in and they've got all the old chains and stuff from like the 1600s, and it talks about prisons in the old days.
No.
But it's by the river.
No.
No. I'm just like, no. No, here, like, what are we doing in the afternoon? Well, we could go and see a matinee of Wicked, or that this monument to human suffering. What do you fancy? No.
Yeah. I went round the Wallace collection the other day with my dad, because my dad likes it, but he's, again,
Wallace?
it's a chap that had a massive collection, and he donated it completely all to the public.
Collection of what?
Of art, of paintings, of portraits, of just
At first,
loads.
I thought you meant Wallace and Gromit.
Yes, I don't know.
I go to the Wallace and Gromit Museum.
Oh, I would
I'd go to
spend
that.
about 1 billion more hours at the Wallace and Gromit Museum than
The Wallace Museum.
But it did make me realise, walking around this whole thing, it's like Dutch paintings, French paintings, this, the other, Charles III, no, Richard III and all that nonsense. And it did make me realise, if these paintings were photos, we would be going, why is there so many naked babies here? Because it is it's just like so many breasts out, so many grown men suckling on breasts. And I'm just going, the only reason that we're all going, isn't this interesting, is that it's painted. If this was a photo, people would be going nuts.
Yeah.
People would be protesting outside.
Well, I went to the Tulip Museum yesterday, and I was in it, and I was like, do you know what? Now these people are taking the piss, because this is a shop. Like, that's what this is.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a museum. You can call it a museum all you want, but this is a shop. Like,
Is Amsterdam where the Willy Museum is?
There's the sex museum there.
Yeah,
there's a sex museum. I was in a Willy museum somewhere, though. I was in a Willy museum in Iceland.
Wow. You think they're tiny there, no?
It really lowers expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, do they put the eating on?
Yeah. When you go in, do they say, give me 5 minutes, just need to warm up?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to helicopter this for a minute.
Is it real willies? Do they like dead people's willies and they stuff them like when they stuff dead animals? What's that called when you stuff dead animals?
Taxidermy.
Taxidermy, yeah.
Is it taxidermy willies?
No, oh God, no. No, I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it's just all about willies. It was actually a bit boring. You know me in museums. Like, it doesn't matter what the museum is.
Yeah.
Like, I went to the gift shop. My friend was with me. She bought me a cock on a cock necklace.
I mean, how much more do you need to know about willies?
Yeah, exactly. I mean? It's there's
loads, and I will.
Yeah,
I'll dedicate the rest of my life to it. Put the D in PhD.
I also what must it be like to work there?
Do you know what I've just thought of for the willy thing though? Do you know like when you go to some museums and they have those little boxes and you have to smell it and you can smell what it was like to be in a room in the 1800s or whatever. Do you think they have like that in the Willy Museum? You have to be like, pre-shower. I don't know.
No.
But they put it really low down so you gotta be on your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whenever I look at go in a museum, I always do think, oh, Josh would be proud of me for this. Josh would like me doing this.
People just don't like. A lot of my friends are just not into it. You've been around a few with me, Gearóid, but you've done it for me. You've not really been that interested. I can see how disheartened you are just dragging me around a museum.
Well, no, I mean, I don't. I like, I like people doing what they enjoy doing, but for me, I'm just like, I'm just never that interested in the past. Like, once it's happened, it's happened. I always feel, and I also feel like that people just keep fighting about things that happened in the past. I'm like,
I get a bit bored in galleries. I'm not asked about paintings that much, really, but I try and look and I try and get a bit interested. But some of the ones, I don't get why the Mona Lisa's so famous. I've seen better drawings than that. I've seen better
That's not even the most impressive painting in that room.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Yeah.
It's just, Also, I heard about the Mona Lisa, and I don't know if this is true. You don't necessarily always see the Mona Lisa.
No.
They have replicas.
Mona Tracer, Mona
Yeah.
Helen.
Mona Lisa and all her sisters.
Yeah.
And they all do a different pose as well. Some of them are doing like the high, doing the fingers. Some of them got their fists on their chin.
But why is it there sometimes? It's not like it needs a rest.
Apparently, anyway, there's other versions of it that they also. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that it's not always on display because it's
Do you
so
think
valuable.
they just make that shit up to make it sound more interesting so that people just don't realise it's just an average painting?
Yeah.
I think so. Like, I mean, when I went to see it, there was literally like crowds of people just standing around, and I just went in and went, all right.
I'm
done.
I think that painting in my living room that James's dad did of the sloths is better than Mona Lisa.
It's very good.
Yeah.
That is a good painting.
It's a very good painting.
Yeah.
Also, I went to, when I was in Italy, I went to see the Sistine Chapel.
Mm.
And
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the only period of history that I actually enjoyed learning about at school, was because Irish history is so boring. Oh my God, it's so boring. But actually, you would not be a history buff if you had to learn Irish history. So boring.
I've got a book on Irish history. I read quite a lot of it and then I felt a bit guilty. Oh, sorry. That's why I keep feeding you. I'm just trying to make up for it. Eat this food.
Yeah, and I loved the Renaissance when I learned about it at school. And when I went to the Sistine Chapel, I was just like, this is shit. Because what happens is you see stuff, you've seen it all better in books, and then it's just there and you can barely see it, and you're like, this is just a church.
I know more about British history. I've read quite a bit about French. I don't really know that much about Italian, really. When I went to Milan with Beth and Ollie on holiday, we had a little holiday last year. We went to Milan, and I won't be going there again. I thought they were all dead rude, the staff. I thought they were dead rude. They were fuming that I asked for lemonade instead of soda water in my Aperol Spritz. They were livid.
Did you ask for lemonade?
Yeah, instead of soda, yeah.
It's so sweet already.
I don't get
good
Aperol
with lemonade.
Spritz. Aperol Spritz tastes
Try
like
it
paint
with
stripper.
lemonade. Try it with lemonade.
I'm going to try with lemonade, yeah, just to piss off the Italians.
It's good with lemonade.
I love it. I love Aperol Spritz. It's my most basic bitchness. I'm a
It's so
real
good.
white girl on holiday with Aperol Spritz. Woo woo.
Have you tried it with lemonade?
I will happily. I haven't
It's
to
lovely.
date.
I can only have two. It's a bit much, but I do really like one in the sun. But yeah, when we went to Milan, I was dead excited. Never been Italy, and this is so bad. This will piss off Italians. I really like Papa John's. Really, really like Papa John's. And when I was having a proper Italian pizza in Italy, I was like, I prefer Papa John's.
and I'm the uncultured one.
Yeah. I lemonade in my cocktail, and I want Papa John's. You uncultured fucks.
Nah, I really like that garlic sauce. So, do you know that comes with Papa John's?
Yeah,
I
do you do
love
the
it.
cheesy bites on the end? Do you do stuffed crust in here in Milan?
But yeah, I was eating my pizza and I was like, this is good, but it ain't a Papa John's.
So I don't speak Italian. Which one of these says kebab meat? Does it come with chips? But it is. I remember when I went to Sicily last year, and that was lush. Me and Janet drank too much. One day we counted the Aperol Spritz we had. One day we had about 15 each. And
Fucking hell.
I know it was
I'd be dead.
great.
I had two espresso martinis last night, and it almost killed me.
Yeah.
I've been up since 6 to get over it.
Wow.
For me, if you had 15 drinks, how did you sleep? Because I'd just be pissing all night. I'd just be pissing all night long.
Just wet the bed.
Are you a big weeer, Morgan? I've never really noticed you weeing so much.
Oops, so my camera's disappeared for a second.
He's gone for a wee.
Can you hear me though?
I can hear you. Yeah. Because I'm a big weeer. I've got a tiny little bladder, so I need to wee quite a lot.
I was wondering why you were going there. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm from a family of small bladders. We've all got little bladders. My
But
brother's got a tiny bladder.
I can wee very fast.
Really?
It's my skill. I can literally. I'm like a plane. I drop the floor.
Is it loud then? Like,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a lady, like, so I'll do it on the side. I won't do it into the water. I'm not an animal.
But you said on your side, I thought you meant cock your leg up on the side.
You know, Gearóid, you know, you're always marking his territory when you go out with him in public.
just go around in a circle before I lie down.
Do you stand up and wee, Gearóid?
Yeah.
I've just put you down as a sit-down weeer. I'm a sit-down weeer.
Really?
Yeah, I'll stand if there's if I go into a toilet, I go to a urinal. But if there's no urinal, it's just a normal toilet. I'll just have the opportunity to sit down. Really,
But is that not bad for your bum?
sitting down,
Mm,
is it?
it's supposed to be, yeah. It's supposed they say
really?
you should sit down as little as possible in the toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, poor women.
No. Why is it bad for your bum?
I think it can cause, like, you know, problems down there, apparently.
That's fuck off. I'm sitting
I mean,
down.
to be fair, like the hammering that you've been taking, like, I'm sure you're pretty ironclad.
But James is the first one I've ever done that with.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I get it sewn up after reaching counter.
I hear you just getting a zip installed.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Yeah, I'd say you're like the extender on luggage. It's like,
If you want to, I can happily talk about my bumhole because I'm very proud of it. I actually have a very tight one. Sometimes I wish it was a bit not as tight. To be honest, if anyone's interested, well, you brought it up. I didn't even want to bring it up, but there we go. It's a lot tighter than it deserves to be.
Maybe you're what's his name from the Fantastic Four, the elastic one.
Yeah.
You've got that power, and you have no idea.
But I've not been bummed by as many people as you think I've been bummed by. I've not been bummed by, I'd say, 85% of the people I've had sexual encounters with, or 80%.
Just thinking for engagement now. Put how many people you think he has been bummed by in the comments
just
below.
in the comments.
No, because I need a bit more of a connection. I've never been bummed on a one night stand ever.
Yeah.
So I need a bit of a. I've bummed people on a one night stand. I bummed them. I'll bum them on a one night stand. But you're not bumming me on a one night stand.
Again,
I'm not that gay.
I'll bum you. You're not going to bum me.
You're not bumming me on a one night stand. That's well gay. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'll
pull
bum
your
you.
trousers down, turn around.
Yeah,
I'll
shut
bum you.
up. But no, I've never been bummed on a one night stand. So,
that could be the name of your next tour show.
so actually, I'm actually a lot classier than I think people think I am.
You are.
Ooh.
Well, you're very cultured, as we've
Yeah, very
discovered.
cool. With me Papa John's and
tight
me tight
asshole.
bumhole.
Papa John's tie-ass. Well done, Josh. Fine
you.
upstanding member of the community.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to think last night you were recording something for Radio 4.
Yeah, I've got layers.
Yeah.
I've got layers. Many gays.
Speaking about bum holes, I almost had a bit of a bum hole encounter this morning. I accidentally flashed my neighbours, the builders opposite. Where my camera is on a stand, I accidentally left the stand in the car, and little peek behind the curtain. I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms and nothing underneath at the moment, and
Trump.
so I know. I went to the car and I got the stand, and I noticed, I've left my battery pack in here. the power bank. So I chucked it in my pocket. Well, I didn't quite realise how heavy it was. It just pulled my the trousers down. And because I had this stand in my hand and the car keys in my other hand, I was like, oh, fuck, shit.
Did your wedge come out?
Yeah, it went down to my knees.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. What is it with you and builders?
Yeah.
You've had a few encounters where you just present.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. I'm the common thread, aren't I?
Yeah, because also when you get angry, you like move your neighbours' wheelie bins and stuff if they're in your way. So you're just that naked bloke moving people's bins.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be like, you realize there's going to be there's going to be a community meeting about you and about having you sectioned for his own sake, for his own safety.
Yeah, it's a welfare check.
Did I tell you about the time when, because when my brother had, so his dog passed away a few years ago, but when he had his dog, she refused to walk a lot of the time, so he'd have to try and drag her, and she'd just literally just be like, I'm not moving. So he had to pick her up. So my brother, every time he took the dog on a walk, for half of it, he'd end up picking her up, but she's about the same size as Ellie, my dog, or even a bit bigger. So he's just walking around picking this dog up, and then he saw that
it's a big dog.
Yeah, he saw that he was in the someone wrote on the Facebook group about the local area Facebook group. Has anybody else seen that weirdo in the orange coat picking his dog up and carrying his dog everywhere? It was my brother. They were all slagging him off in the Facebook group.
That's so fun.
So I think you're allowed to flash your neighbours today and today only because you're hungover from your birthday yesterday.
It's your birthday.
Thank you.
Just turned 32.
I'm feeling 32.
Same age. Bridget Jones is in Bridget Jones.
Oh wow!
Oh
yeah. This is the only time of the year for about another 2 or 3 weeks where we're the same age.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because your birthday's the 9th, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm like 11 months older than Morgan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the baby of the group. I'm such a baby. I'm baby Spice.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows in my playful attitude, you know, like I'm such a klutz. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, yeah, you're wearing the tracksuit.
Yeah. You're getting your willy out.
Yeah, getting your willy out for your neighbours.
Yeah, you pull your trousers down to the knees like when a toddler goes for a wee.
I saw a grown man do that the other week.
That's weird. I saw somebody do that at a urinal and I was like, here now.
That's weird.
That is airport.
Weird.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh no, not in an airport.
Yeah.
Last thing you want. I mean, like mine was self-contained to a pub, and you just go, okay, that's fine. That's where nutters hang out. But an airport, you go, oh no, what flight are you going on?
Yeah. If you want to air your crack, do it in the disabled toilet. Like no. At a urinal, I was like, here. And also, like, he was quite an old man. Like,
yeah. The chap that I saw was an old
he
man.
might have fell down and he couldn't have gotten back up.
we still had hands. Like,
Yeah.
They were still above the knee. Like,
Oh,
I was like, come on now.
yeah. If you're gonna do it, go all the way to the ankles.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, like, be fucking ballsy and just go down.
Yeah, and don't make it the last thing you do. Pull them up, like wash your hands with them down by your ankles. Put at the hand dryer. Then,
do you know
just
what?
as you're about to leave, pull them up.
You've mentioned it, and I can't let it go. Whoever invented those taps that have like the sensors in airports, I want them dead. Head on a pike. That's a museum that I would go to see. I would go into their head. They're the most frustrating things in the world because they never work. It reminds me of, do you remember when we had like voice? There was like voice technology like about 5 or, you know, more, maybe 5-10 years ago. There was like voice activated. It was like, this doesn't work. And you'd be on a bus with somebody going, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri.
Well, they're not good with accents. They never understand anything I'm going on about, really. And then I get nervous and my sentences don't come out right.
No. It is like because there's a transcript, there's a bit of software that does the captioning for us, and I always have to go over your one.
Yeah, same.
Mine.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know what it is.
It doesn't understand me, but I think the Manchester accent's really easy because we speak slowly, really. A lot of northern accents are quite slow.
Oh, yeah, we understand you, and I think 99% of people do. It's just computers don't.
Computers
I don't know
don't.
what.
Americans don't.
It's
When
just
I
like
meet-
expectations. Like the expectations are too high. Limits exceeded.
I were on the tube in London, right? And basically it was an overground, so I had a bit of signal. And there was these 3 American girls. They were about 21, right? And one of them, I was listening to this conversation. One of them's been there for a couple of months living in London, and the 2 mates have flew over, and they were being very American and dead excited, and they were, chatting real loud, and they were just all talking and stuff. And then, because obviously, I think one of them was like saying how excited she was to be here. She'd never been to England or whatever. And then about 5 minutes later, I phoned someone because I got signal because we were on an overground, and I phoned someone, and I could see her look at me like, "What the fuck is that noise?" And then they looked at a friend, and then she looked mesmerised. She just hadn't heard the accent before.
Yeah. She's probably looking at you going, "Oh, fuck, is that the language they speak here?"
Shut up. But also, I don't think I do good for Manchester people because I've not even just a Manchester accent. I've just got a weirder voice, a more unique voice in general. So, like,
Well,
just
if there was a job going like to voice a P,
it would be. But I don't know So I do think sometimes people just don't understand me. But I also think when I get flustered, I don't speak properly. My sentences aren't fully clear sometimes. So
I could be guilty of that as well.
Yeah.
I find myself stopping halfway through sentences a lot. But the fact that the Mancunian accent is impenetrable to AI and computers, I think that's going to be our saving grace, our salvation when the robots take over. Because when the robots start taking over and we need to communicate without them understanding us, the whole of civilization is going to have to start talking in a Manc accent.
Yeah.
So that the robots don't know what we're planning.
Well, I told you, I did it. I had a joke about it years ago in my first ever hour show, the one that when I went to Edinburgh. My first ever hour show, I had a joke about how, I might have talked about it on the podcast, to be honest, how in World War II, they hired their first ever Northern newsreader on BBC Radio. He was hired during World War II because he was from Yorkshire, and they didn't want the Nazis to be able to figure out what he was saying. So that's why the BBC hired their first ever Northern newsreader, because the Nazis wouldn't be able to decipher what the news we were getting.
Oh. So it's a running theme throughout history that pure evil can't understand Northern accents.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So if Hitler saw me, he'd be like, "Do you know what? He looks like me dream, but I couldn't understand a fucking word he's going on about."
Looks like my dream, sounds like my nightmare.
Yeah, because I am proper Hitler youth, innit, really.
Yeah.
Just only in your appearance. Just to clarify for the listener.
Oh yeah, just in me appearance.
You're not like spray painting refugee centres.
No.
No. For the listener, Josh is not in like a white cloak with a hat, a big pointy white top hat.
Oh God. Did any of you see the story this week actually about Stacey Dooley? Like, you know the way they're replacing the host of Strictly?
Yeah.
Right? So that they both resigned. Although I mean the scandals going on in Strictly at the moment are just off the charts. But anyway, so the two hosts have resigned, and Kevin Clifton, who was a dancer and ended up going out with Stacey Dooley, who he was dancing with, he has now suggested his girlfriend as a host. Like, can you imagine what it would be like? Can you imagine what it would be like to have that level of public support for your career from your partner?
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Janik or like James just come out and was just like, you know what? I think it should be my baby that gets this job. Like, how mortifying would it be?
Yeah.
Do you think she's asked him to do it?
Oh, no question. And also, I'd say it was aggressive. I'd say she was like, you get out there and you say that it should be me that gets that job.
I think she's a bit eyebrow for Strictly. I know Stacey Dooley's not particular. She's like a lowbrow eyebrow, isn't she? She's bringing the fickies into documentaries. That's what she is. That's what she's there for. So,
she's making facts accessible to morons.
Yeah. I think they could have a comedian, but I'd rather him get one who's like a really good writer, so they'll make sure that there's good jokes. And do you know what I mean?
I've got Ellie Taylor.
Who's she?
She was on there. Was she the tall? She was the tall. She used to be a model. Michelle DeSwart would be great.
Yeah, Michelle DeSwart.
Oh, that'd be
that's
a
what
great
about
shout.
Michelle and Joanne?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah. I'd say a lot of that wouldn't be able to be aired, though.
No.
They wouldn't put them in front of a live camera. Yeah, Michelle would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very good on
Sophie
Drag
Willan.
Race.
Sophie
Yeah.
Willan would be good.
Yeah,
Oh,
then
yeah,
we'd have
yeah.
to do the sideshow. What's the sideshow called? Takes Two?
Can't Stop Dancing or something? Oh, It Takes Two, sorry. Yeah. In Ireland, it was called Can't Stop Dancing. Oh my God. I did that years ago. I was the other way they have a comic on it sometimes. And they said to me it was like smart casual. And I really leaned into the casual side. So I was wearing
rock up in your sauna outfit again.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
turn up like Morgan in trackies down to your knees with your willy out.
I was
holding
wearing
a camera.
I was wearing like a check shirt and a pair of jeans, and like there was a guy on it, he was a fashion designer, and there was a woman on it, she was like an athlete, and they were both dressed as if they were going to a wedding. And like the photographs, I genuinely looked like I was there to give a posh couple a quote for a conservatory. That's how bad I looked.
I'm in that
Invited the
exact
catering
outfit
out.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Josh is in a lumberjack sort of vibe.
Very lesbian.
Thank you for listening to Chatting with Cherubs. So we do the bonus episode every Tuesday, and just to give you a little insight, we make zero money from this podcast, and we want to change that. So from the 2nd of December, we are going to be putting the bonus episode on a Patreon. To get that, you can pay £3 a month. £3 a month on the Patreon. Also, it's just, if you want to support us, if you do listen to it every month, £3 a month would be perfect. But we're only giving £3 a month to the first 200 subscribers. After that, it'll be a £5 a month, and there's an option for a £10 a month. You don't get anything extra, but if you really want to be bougie and help us out, that'd be great. But yeah, we've been doing this podcast for a while, and we would like to not do it for completely free anymore. So please sign up, £3 a month. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
So there was a listener of ours that has actually sadly passed away. It was a friend of mine called Lynn. Now, for clarity on how I know Lynn, she is beg my pardon, was elderly blind lady who I only got to meet through Age UK, the charity here in the UK. A friend of ours called Etienne started volunteering. Then he volunteered with this lovely lady called Lynn, who was blind, needed additional help, but actually just needed company, to be honest. And if it wasn't for this Age UK scheme, we would have never got to meet Lynn. She was a real part of the team, and she was a listener to the podcast and really loved it. So I just wanted a big shout out to Age UK, and if there's anyone here that has any spare time, really do volunteer, because there's such amazing people out there that you just otherwise would never have connected with, or our worlds would never have collided with. But just to make me think of all the wonderful things that like old people can do, because they are so invaluable, aren't they? And they are like the gifts that keep on giving.
Yeah.
and I tell you about this story about my great aunt Sue.
No.
She moved to a new bungalow once, but people kept on thinking that she was on the turn cognitively wise, because she kept on seeing things. She moved to this new bungalow, and she kept on telling everyone she kept on seeing pirates, and people dressing up as pirates.
Did she live near the sea?
No, that was the thing. You didn't. Actually, what do you mean you keep on seeing people dressed up as pirates, or people trying to like? But then it turns out she lived around the corner from the eye hospital, and it was just people in patches sleeping around. She couldn't work it out.
Like, luckily, both my gran and my granddad are still here, but they're in the mid-90s. So I've been just trying to go around as much as I can. And you just like, it's so sad because you're like, I don't want to think about them dying, but you're just trying to like enjoy now and stuff. But we've been getting my granddad my brother got my granddad to record a load of his stories because he's had like a bit of a mad life and stuff. Well, basically, he tells all these stories, but it's nice because I've got with James as well. In the last like year and a half, James has been going to my gran and granddad's. So my granddad's telling James the stories because he's got someone new to tell it to. Do you know what I mean?
Aww.
Which is nice because we know them all. But every single story ends in a fight. And James was like, all of your granddad's stories end in someone having a fight. And I was like, yeah, he used to be a bit of a dickhead, really, but he's really cute as an old man. But all of his stories were just him and his mate Barney going in somewhere and having a pub fight, because his mate Barney was a singer, but he would sing on working men's clubs, so he'd do like the club circuit, kind of like us, but then they just go get bladdered after it and end up having a fight. And that's every story.
Yeah, that's a proper working class person story ending in a fight. My granddad's one of 8 brothers. He's the oldest of 8 brothers. He's a bit old now, but some of them like are on the dating apps, like in their 70s. Are on the dating apps.
God.
And we're all cut from the same cloth. We just throw something together. We don't particularly care about our appearance. And then one of them was going through their photos, their profile. I mean, like a 70-year-old dating profile.
That's
hilarious. No, some of them were going, not looking for something serious. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, nothing too long term.
Yeah,
they might have 20 years left yet. Everyone's living longer. Loads of people are living longer.
I knew somebody that was he lived next door to somebody who, this old couple that were always fighting, but like they were like 92 or something, and he was like he was talking to him and he was like that they were splitting up, and he was like like this 92-year-old was like, no, I'm done now, fresh start.
I shouldn't talk about it. My grandparents broke up last year. In their 80s.
Really?
They broke up. I mean, I've got my nan get in contact with her exes on the Ouija board. You up?
But because my grandparents, so on me, both my grandparents on my mum's side have died, but on my dad's side, both alive. They've been married 73 years, and yeah, they're both in the 90s. But because they're in the 90s and quite healthy for in the 90s, I still kind of think 70 is young. Because compared to them, because I've had grandparents
live
so I've had grandparents live so long. It's like it's altered my perception of like old. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm like 70s. You've got ages left.
Yeah, no, completely.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's like 90s the new 70.
Yeah.
Can I touch briefly back on that dating profile thing? I think it's so funny and so it's a little bit dark. You say like they don't look the best. So like one of them said, "Oh, but you gotta look smart in one of them." So he got a photo of him in a suit, but So on his dating profile, there's a picture of him in a suit, but the last time he wore a suit was his wife's funeral. So a photograph on his dating profile is at his wedding's funeral. Because it's
At
the
his wife's funeral.
Because it's the last time he looked smart.
Oh
My God. So is it just a picture on his dating profile of him crying?
Yeah. What? Yeah, it's like I'm definitely single. Look, this was a funeral.
Yeah. Here's a picture of them throwing dirt into a big hole.
Just figuring out who I'll bury next. It might be you. Swipe right.
Thank you so much for listening to Chatting with Cherubs. If you would like to support the show, you can become a member on our Patreon. And in return for that, you will get our pub quiz episode, which comes out every Tuesday. I am on tour at the moment. I've just added extra dates in Liverpool, Manchester and Brighton. And the tickets are at gearóidfarrelly.com.
Hello, and I am on tour next year as well. I'm on a show called What a Bummer. You can get tickets at morganreescomedy.com. I also have another podcast called My Bad with Morgan Rees. We're on a little bit of a hiatus with that podcast for just a few more weeks, then we start series 2. But otherwise, just do all that.
I'm on tour, so this year's tour is just wrapping up, and we've added a load of extra dates for next year. They're mainly all around the north of England and some in Wales and Bath as well, but mainly around the north of England. I've been loving the tour. It's going really well. You can get tickets at joshjonescomedy.com, and see you then. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Chatting with Cherubs.